Hello, and welcome back to iPick'em.net instructional videos. In this video, we're going to discuss actually joining a tournament and making your picks for one of our standard iPick'em tournaments. Okay. For today, the Pick'em tournament we're going to look at is in the open group, which all of you, once you've registered, should have access to. And in this open group, there's a prize tournament, which is pretty cool. And so we're going to go ahead and join that prize tournament and show you how you would make your picks. And I'm clicking the join button here, or join link here, and that's going to open up to our actual picking screen. One of the reasons that you may notice that the site tends to take a little bit of time to upload is it has to pull a lot of data in to actually build these pages. So we basically have that built in, but you'll see. So when I get here, I come to this prize tournament, and there's some various things here. It tells me the group, it tells me the schedule, it tells me the type of game, and the actual spread. In this case, we are not using spread for this tournament. I'll take just a second to discuss spreads for folks that might not be familiar with it. But in football, baseball, and some other sports, spreads are used to even out the general betting for tournaments. And so if there's a basic tournament out there, a basic game out there, and people expect that one team is going to just kind of trounce the other team or beat the other team, then they're less willing to bet on the losing team. And so, not willing to bet on the losing team, obviously most people that are playing and betting would bet for the team that's most likely to win the game. And as a result, the casino is not going to make any money because there's not enough bets on the other side to offset the bets that they have on the winning side. To offset this, make this even out, they then give points to the losing team, and so, or the expected loser. And so if in example of the first game here, say Pittsburgh versus Tennessee, it's in Pittsburgh, so already Pittsburgh has a general advantage, plus they are the returning Super Bowl champions, so they would have at least some small spread expected probably for Pittsburgh to win over the Tennessee Titans. And if that were the case, there would be some points given to the Tennessee Titans to kind of even this out. That could be anywhere from 3 points, 7 points. In this case, Tennessee almost always has a pretty good team, so it's probably a pretty small spread, but there will be a spread nonetheless. And that spread would calculate into the score. So for someone that picked Pittsburgh to actually win, Pittsburgh would not only have to win the game, but they'd have to win the game by more than the number of points in the spread. And for Tennessee to win, all they would need to do is make sure that they didn't lose by more points than are in the spread. So that if you add the spread to their score, effectively they didn't lose the game. In reality, yeah, they lost the game. But from a betting perspective or from a spreads perspective, in these tournaments, you wouldn't lose the game. Okay, but this is a no spread tournament, so there will be no spread considered with the tournament. You basically go through and you can see the standings of what's going on. Since none of these games have been played, they're not going to be played until September. You've got people who have basically registered to play, and you've got the various games. And you can go through and select who you think is going to win. And since this is a no spread, and I think that Pittsburgh will beat Tennessee, I could select Pittsburgh over Tennessee. Now, I go through each game and make my selections, and because this is a money tournament, a prize tournament, there's some expectation that people will want to play. A lot of people want to play. So there's quite a few games. Usually you might not see this many games in one tournament, but you can kind of see there's quite a few games listed here, and that's pretty much every NFL game that's being played that week. When you're ready, you just click Submit Picks, and then that's going to register your picks, and you're set. Now, you can go through each and every week and you can go back and you can make your picks for each week, or you can wait until it's that week to select your picks. I encourage you to go ahead and pick a few weeks in advance, and the reason I do that is if there's a reason you can't make it back to the site before that week starts, you'll at least get some points because you'll get some of those games right. The more information you have, the better you're going to be at Pick'em. So the more you've read, the more you've learned, the more you've seen how the other games played out, you'll understand which teams are more likely to win than not. So obviously you get smarter and smarter as the season goes, but it's always good to be a couple weeks ahead so that you don't miss the cutoff. Now, okay, well, when is this cutoff? Well, the cutoff is effectively at midnight the night before the first game for that week, for that round. Okay, in NFL and in the NCAA football, we do go week by week on our rounds. So generally, you'll see this one runs from September 8th through to September 15th, with the first game being September 10th and the last game being September 14th in this round. And so the cutoff for this round is going to be effectively the 9th of September at midnight. So as long as you've got your picks in by then, you're good. Now, anytime up until that point, you can make changes to your picks. So if you get some information and decide, well, hey, Roethlisberger from Pittsburgh is hurt, and so they're going to go in with their second string quarterback, and therefore I think Tennessee is going to win this game, then you can change your pick and basically go back down to the bottom and resubmit your picks, and it'll update the database and you're set. Okay, that's it. That's basically it. You go week to week, you can pick all your picks, you see your scores, and hopefully you're a winner. I hope this instructional video has been of some benefit to you. If you have any further questions, you're welcome to email us at help@ipick'em.net. We do monitor that email address regularly, so you should get a response back from us timely. Help@ipick'em.net, and we can answer your questions there. Hope you enjoy playing Pick'em with us. We think we're on target here to have a pretty cool looking site and pretty cool tournaments and games, and hope you enjoy it, and we'll talk to you later. Take care. Bye.